Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. As you can see, there is a brand new season starting in the Battlez arena. Of course, it is going to be the Tumbleweed season. Of course, we checked this plant out in the last episode, so definitely go check that out. But Tumbleweed's Rumble season, and we'll be making our way through this as much as we can to earn up more and more prizes. But for right now, our first Tumbleweed tournament, it has 7 days remaining, 3-minute tournament time, 750 starting sun, has a bonus to, whatever those plants are called, NP plants, but totally disabled are cutting plants. So definitely that'll be very interesting, but for right now, let's go ahead and just go into our free play. We also finally have this mint available. This is of course the enforcement, and seeing how I have 100 mints, let's just go ahead and get you right now. Would you like to purchase the enforcement? Thank you very much. That's cool to see. So enforcement shrinks a number of zombies when planted and provide a temporary boost to all enforcement family plants on the lawn. That is very, very exciting. So yeah, really glad to have that. We are going to just go into things and see how it goes now with that out of the way. So let's go for our first free play round. And I don't know if I'll be using the enforcement too much. We'll have to sort of see what our options are, because I think I want things to be a little bit more pea focused, seeing how the Tumbleweed is a pea plant as well. But there are definitely lots of options. So, I mean, I could even do something like bok choys up in front. So let's just sort of see what pea and enforcement plants we have. So obviously we have the pea shooter. We have bok choy, repeater. Down this way, we have 3-peater, split pea. So out of all these, probably the 3-peater and torchwood is a good combo. So probably something like that. On top of that, we have, down this way, we have the pea pod. That's always a considerable one. It's not very high level, especially compared to the 3-peater, so I might just keep with that for right now. Yeah, not too many enforcement type plants, but I will keep looking through. Also, we have a level for the laser beam. I might as well just get that now. Not gonna use it today because this plant is totally disabled for this tournament, but I just wanna get this because, you know, I use the laser beam a lot. There's also the star fruit, which is actually a pretty good option and almost level 6, so that's cool to see. Anything else available around here? Chomper, if I had him. Of course, there's Bowling Bull, but being so low level, I don't know if it's exactly worth it, but I'll definitely consider it. There's the Guacodile, level 3. The Dandelion is actually a pea plant, which is very weird to me. It's pretty expensive though, so I don't think I'm gonna do that one. Also, Red Stinger, also a pea plant for some reason. I don't think it's gonna get the fire boost, so that's why the Torchwood 3-peater combo is such a big deal to me. But then we also have like Fat Beeta's enforcement, Celery Stalker's enforcement. Heading down this way, we have, of course, the Primal Peacher, which I'll also level up. I don't think I'll use that this time, but now it's level 4, gives toughness damage and plant food power improves. So there's like lots to consider here, as you can see. There's actually a pretty wide variety of things. Which means there's lots of cool strategies you could do with this. Wasabi Whip is a enforcement, Kiwi Beast as well. Oh, level up for you, 20,000. I don't know if that was worth doing, but level 6, it just upgrades your plant feed power. I don't know if that was a very good idea. We got Parsnip is another potential one. There are so many options for this. But of course, there's the enforcement. I'm a little bit more interested in the appeasement for right now. And there's also the Snap Pea, which is also another enforcement one. And we're almost done. Beyond that, you know, we have the Tumbleweed. So we do have spots for one more thing. If I did want to do something like this, maybe I could just do all of that and I could do Pumpkin. I mean, either that or I could do the enforcement instead. That's a lot, and the problem is we don't get too much sun. I don't know how much sun we'll continue to have, you know, so maybe it would be better to at least get some sunflowers or something out, you know? We have level 3 sunflower. Let's just try that. I usually don't use the sunflower too much in battles, but maybe this time it'll work. I can't put out too many of them right away though. I can put out 3 of them. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. This is certainly a bit weird, but I'll try this for right now. We'll see how it goes and see how much sun we actually end up getting. That's sort of definitely the difficult part, is we have so little sun to start with, and I will work on fixing that for sure, but it's gonna take me a minute, especially with so many sunflowers to get. And I will, of course, try to throw out a couple. Oh wait, did I put this there? I didn't mean to, whoops, okay. I was gonna put Torchwood there. A lot different than a sunflower. And this is where it already gets tough. They've already gotten rid of that torch. Wow, this is ridiculous. So there's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I'll get the bok choy out, and you got immediately destroyed. Okay, wow, I can't believe this right now. This is crazy. Then I definitely have to do something a lot more sun focused, because they don't give you really anything in terms of that. And obviously they want you to put out more tumbleweeds, but I don't want to solely rely on tumbleweeds, seeing how they just aren't very high level right now. And they're a one-time use plant, and then you have to wait for it to cycle through again. I just don't know how I feel about that. So, I don't know. For right now though, I mean, we are getting plant food and stuff, which is nice, but that only goes so far. And just, we don't have enough sun. That's just sort of another big problem. Okay, wow, you ate 2 of those sunflowers that easily, huh? Okay, well, at least we got that. Come on, I did not, that was a big waste. Whoops. Okay, so we're super duper losing this. I can't wait to see what the opponents, man, that strategy, this could not have gone worse. I'm like thoroughly embarrassed by this. I'm so sorry. Get that there. Send more of these guys back if I can. That didn't really do much. There we go. Okay, this is about all I can do right now. Unless I wanted maybe to just get some extra sun that way. It really isn't much though, so don't know if it's worth it. There we go. All right. That was sort of fine. My gosh. So yeah, I think the big takeaway here is at least there will be zombies popping up with plant food. And I definitely think I can make the most of that. We got some points there. Somehow I kept all my 3-peaters through all this, so that's a bit of a surprise. There we go. Okay, well, I did what I could. It wasn't very much at all. And I got totally decimated. And they just have an explosive setup for the most part. Why do they have the bloomerang? It doesn't do any damage. That's weird. So there's so much more I can do. They have a really high level cherry bomb. Okay. So that stinks, but I didn't have a win streak going on anyways. So we'll just try again. I'll have to do something better, something that has a little bit more power right out of the gate. I'm thinking we might just want to get rid of the bok choy or the 3-peater, one of those things, you know? If it wasn't for cutting plants being disabled, I would even consider the pokra, but can't do that. I definitely need like a sun shroom enlightenment combo though. I really need that because they don't give you enough sun really to do very much here at all. So definitely want to fix that a little bit. So let's just sort of rethink everything. First off, oh, sun shroom can be leveled up. What will that do? Toughness and sun production. The sun production's improved, that's all that matters. Get that, and I'll also get that, and enlightenment. And then I would still like to get appeasement. I think it really helps, and then torchwood. Torchwood would be great. So where's torchwood at? Torchwood's right here. Let's try this out. Hope for the best. So for right now, I do wanna try just a good chunk of stuff like this, get a couple of these out, and honestly, that's really not that bad to start with. I could also just do that, so that we're starting to get some torchwoods out, get the enlightenment out as soon as possible. Those potato mines will hopefully do their thing for the rest of it for at least a little bit. And we can make this like all sun shrooms if we wanted to, because remember, with how the tumbleweed works, we can just put stuff right over top of it and it's fine. So definitely worth keeping in mind. I'll continue to put more of those out. So with this one, we have a lot more sun to work with, which is fantastic, and exactly what we needed. I think the one thing I could probably change here is that maybe I could imitate the tumbleweed. Maybe that'd be better than having potato mines. I'm not really sure at the moment, because it feels like I do need a lot more firepower than what I actually have. So what I can also do in the meantime is give those to blue fire, and that should do even more for us, so that sounds nice. Because there's a lot of zombies moving in, and I just don't think I have the facilities to get rid of all of them. Okay, quickly, do that. And that was okay. At most, it was okay. Yeah, okay. So this is where the issue comes in, and where I'm not really sure what I do about it. I can activate a lawnmower. Not really my action of choice, but I can do that. So at the very least, I need to imitate the tumbleweed. And it just feels like there's not enough slots to get this strategy really anywhere productive, and that's the weird thing about it. Like, maybe Tumbleweed isn't worth focusing on as a main plant, but apparently Three-Peater isn't either, so I need to figure out what that plant is gonna be. Maybe it really is just explosive plants are just the way to go. Oh, they ate right through that, darn. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting you out right there. And we are just going to woo-hoo-hoo, bounce her with all that. Yeah, just one Tumbleweed is not enough. Not at level 2, they don't restore fast enough. Not even close. Yeah, we'll just have to get it leveled up. Okay, so really not so good today so far. That's a big bummer. I'm really trying here. But working with the Tumbleweed is not working with me, you know? We got 238,000 points. We still have 45 seconds left. That's so much time. So much time. I didn't even put it there. Okay, well, it got some people. It is a better score so far, I believe, but that doesn't really go to too much. Now we got all you guys going in, all the chickens. I really do need the cutting plant here. It would be so much easier with a cutting plant. Well, he does think that they're disabled. Okay. Going to try to, they're all dancing now. Yeah, have a good time now because I'm going to try to end that good time as soon as I can. Okay, so only a couple of seconds left now. I don't think there's much I can do here. Couldn't even break 300,000. What a shame. Yeah, I don't see Tumbleweed really working out for me here. Why did the game freeze at 1 second? Even the game doesn't even want to do it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why they have poker out. Like, what, does poker still slow zombies down or something? Like, why would you have poker out when the cutting plants are disabled? I don't know, but at least we got 5,000 coins because we did win. So yeah, I mean, they only got 31,000 points. It's probably not a good idea to follow their lead, but I know there's something better I can do here for sure. So I don't know how this one's gonna go, but I gotta try it. Bowling bulb, tile turnip, these things can end up being really, really good, and I'll get one out for right now. That's all I could do. So we'll get 2 more of those out. Let's rock with that, and I will immediately do a bit of that and this, and just get as much sun as possible. The zombies might really pull in at the beginning. There's not too much I can do about that then. These sunflowers are quite disposable in that way. They're not really what I'm too worried about. So let's get that there, and this here. And that actually wasn't too bad. And we were just trying to earn up as much sun as possible. I'll just keep on replacing those. Okay, that wasn't too bad of an idea. There we go. More sun shrooms, please. Get another tile turnip. We want at least 1 row of tile turnips, and I think it's something we can actually handle. Well, I don't want to spend too much sun then. I want to keep what I have as much as I possibly can. That definitely helped knock people back. Get another tile turnip there. Okie doke. Come on, just 1 more tile turnip is all I need. Right here, and this is where we can go a bit crazier with it and hope it all works out. Okay, so there we go. There's some plant food, and everything else is gonna start pouring in here, and this is where we can hopefully just keep them back. Why'd I put it that way? Oh my gosh. So yeah, let's use more plant food. I'm out of sun at the moment, but that can definitely change soon enough, and we're getting more plant food for using all that, which is fantastic. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Enlightenment is almost ready. Now we're getting a lot more sun though, so definitely I'm able to keep up with a whole lot more because of that. There we go. Then after these go, I might end up trying to replace, oh gosh. Okay, so basically just like a bunch of bowling bulbs everywhere. And we could get more out, I can't believe that. The next one's a lot more expensive though. Okay, Peapod, quickly do that, that'll make this even better. There we go, knocked him back a bit. So do that, do this. My gosh, it gets crazy, doesn't it? So I might want to dig these out, just so I have more room for bowling bulbs, because I don't think I'm going to have too much of an ability to do too much more beyond that. Okay, sorry about that. I'll try to cut that out in the video. For whatever reason, the game glitched and played like an imp noise, like an imp going brains really, really, really loudly. That scared me so much. Let's hope that never ever happens again. Oh no, okay, there we go. That, I don't know what happened there, but I've never seen that happen, and I hope I never do again. But anyways, our score's going a lot better this time. and I do appreciate that. Okay, there we go. Try that again. Okay, nice. Lots of that is pouring in. Plenty more plant food, and this is where we just need to cycle through plant food as fast as possible. Not really worrying about too much more than that. They took a while to charge up there. That was a little weird. We're over 2 million, so this might just be my go-to thing. You know, it always seems to be that. If it's not bowling bulbs, then it's, you know, then it's, you know, usually, what is it? Laser beams, but one of the two, but we got that big breakout score of over 2 million this time. That's pretty cool. So yeah, with that done, we'll just keep on recycling that strategy for a bit to see if we can't top out that score, get a little bit more above 2.5 or something. That'd be cool. But yeah, pretty nice. Okay, so let's just try again. I'm just gonna set up with the same style and hope for the best. So reload, let's rock. And boom, immediately put one of those down, get the sun, get another one. And just, the goal is just to get as much sun as possible, as soon as possible. And I feel like I wanna play on double speed so we can save ourselves some time, but maybe it's not worth doing. Let's definitely get the not the three-peater, what am I talking about? The appeasement out so that I can just keep working on that. These guys can throw some stuff out. Can also throw out some of those too. Now I don't know if the Torchwood works with bowling bulbs, oddly enough. It works with tumbleweeds, but not bowling bulbs. Last time I checked, but not 100% sure. Anyways, we're gonna keep getting that kind of stuff out and just keep chipping away at this. We still have plenty of sun here so that I can, and they're making more for me. So actually, let's go ahead and do this and then use plant food, and hopefully that other tile turnip will connect in time. It might not. It doesn't look like it did. It happens, it's fine. Throw something down that way real quick. Keep building out more of them until boom, we have a full row of them, that's perfect. Okay, so that's really all we can ask for the moment. Now we can really start stacking up some points though, and hopefully, you know, the more zombies they get thrown at us, the more we can figure out here. There's more plant food, I definitely need to grab it. Get you out of here, or at least knocked back a little bit more. That's fine. More of them are still launching their stuff here, which is great. More plant food. Oh yeah, be careful of the chickens. They're coming in, they're trying to get us. Awesome. We have one more plant food here, but we're about to get more of it. That's good. Okay, so much sun, I can't even keep up with everything at the moment. But I'm trying to. Oh, definitely appeasement. Here we go, this is a big deal. This is a very big deal. How did that not get you? Okay, well at least that did. Okay, so I think the timing overall could have been better there, but we're getting stuff done. Okay, I keep on lining that up wrong. Come on, I might have to activate this here. Okay, luckily I didn't actually. Man, this is sort of starting to go downhill. What can I do to stop that? Well, first off, if I could just get rid of the last little bit of that gravestone, put this there, and just do that. I know I'm missing out on one, but we can get more plant food here in just a moment. See, I sort of synced things up badly there, I think. This guy is still kicking, so didn't really work perfectly. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, I'm getting really unlucky with some stuff here. Like, that's sort of the problem. Just knock them back. I just need to buy a tiny bit more time for that guy to actually get taken out. Yeah, why is this happening this way? I don't know. My gosh. Yeah, I'm trying really hard just to survive so that this one guy who's almost taken out can actually get taken out. Okay, do this. That wasted a ton of my time too. Okay, so we got really, really unlucky in this one. And it shows you, we still got a decent score of 1.6, despite the fact that things were just weird and bogus there. So we'll try again and hope that doesn't happen this time. But we do get a Piñata with 3 things in it, so let's definitely make sure we get that. Jack-o'-lantern and 3-peater. Hey, I need more experience for both of those, so that's not too bad. And we also get 20 more experience for the Tumbleweed. And this is what I'm pretty excited for, since we already have the Tumbleweed. Any experience we get throughout this season is just gonna go to leveling it up, which I desperately need. It's a good plant, but it could be way better at higher levels, so that will certainly be helpful. But we're just gonna get right back into it. And this time just sort of hope for a little bit better, but even if 1.6 million is a bad score, it shows you how well things are going. So I wanna keep that up for sure. Let's recycle all that and just go right back into it. And I'll just try to get luckier. I mean, you can't really try to get lucky, but I will put in the best amount of effort I can just to keep everything going well. Maybe I'll slow things down. just like that. Okay, get that out a little bit. Continue to build on more sun shrooms as much as I can while we're doing everything else. It's tough to, you know, balance all of it, but there's some stuff we can do. Okay, so I think we're getting to that point where I can start throwing out some plant food. If I could just wait a tiny bit longer, that'd be great. Just so that, oh, actually I can't afford the next one. They're about to, you know, go through the next round though, so we're fine. There we go. So actually, now might be a good time. And there's our first extra bit of plant food, so it's actually good timing. Okay, look at all that, that's stacking up quite well. A lot of sarcophagus zombies up top though did not get taken out from that. So I'm just looking for a little bit more sun so that I can get that top lane, but might not be something I can do at the moment. I'm not quite sure. The enlightenment's almost here, but let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, come on now, come on. That wasn't too bad, but with these guys, aha, here we go, here we go, here we go. So get that dug in, and then set that up. Very nice. Okay, here we go, here we go. How did you guys still get through that? Why do you guys gotta ruin everything? Get out of here. Jeez, that was ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to wait just a couple more seconds so that we can get an appeasement, and then we can do this. There we go. I can put this out this way, knock some of those guys back, get more plant food out of it. We just wanna make the most of the plant food while the appeasement is still out. And that got rid of a bunch of gargantuars, jumping up in score now. We have a minute left though, and that's where things get tough, is trying to keep up with all of that. There we go. Okay, so we're making some good progress there, and that should get us some more plant food here and there. Okay, so after I get this last bowling bulb out, I need to keep it with that for bowling bulbs. I don't think I want too much more. I need to get more enlightenments out for sure though. We still have more plant food after this. Okay, that was very good. And look at this, we can get rid of this one a little bit. Okay, that could have been better, could have been worse. This is where the gravestones get tough, but luckily the game is gracing me with more stuff. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, they are getting a whole lot more tough to survive. A whole lot more. And this is just where it gets really challenging, but we're so close to a newer, better score. So like, I would really hope we can survive that, but I don't know. I just need that last gravestone and the game's not gonna give it to me. All right, that's fine. It sort of happens. Wait, oh man, if I had a couple more seconds, that would have actually steamed back up again. That was still good. For sure, that was still good. It just is not the easiest. So there we go, 2.447. So I was at 2.49 before, so I'm so close to breaking that old record. I know we can do it. We just gotta keep at it for a bit. So there we go, 3,000 coins. And let's just try again. Just keep at it. Keep trying to stack up our score more and more. But yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts on this tournament and this season so far. Have you been able to get the Tumbleweed plant? And on top of that, how are you doing with this tournament? What's your best score? What's your strategy? I would love to hear all about it. And hopefully you can try out the strategy I have going on right now. Maybe it can help you. What's cool about the strategy is that there's no premium plants except for the mints, which the mints aren't really premium. You can only get them through the arena. So yeah, this is actually it's a very doable strategy for a lot of people. So that's why I really like about it so far as well. Let's get that set up. As soon as I can, I need to get another enlightenment. See if that one can't get boosted a little bit. It will, awesome. Okay, so while that's happening, I need to get a tile turnip, get the appeasement out. Come on, there we go. Just trying to make the most of everything as soon as possible. Can be tough, but it's indeed possible. Okay, so get that there a little bit. I wanna get at least one more tile turnip out before we start throwing out plant food. Okay, yeah, let's give this a go now. Okay, lots more sun, that's our second wave of it. And we need a bit more before we can afford the next tile turnip. But we do have enough plant food just to sort of go for it. I think it being missing in the middle is a lot better than it being missing on the ends, which is sort of something we struggled with last time. So I'm glad about that. Still just waiting for that tiny little bit of plant food to come in. Okay, there we go, or not plant food, but sun. Okay, not too bad. Gonna keep going with that. And there we go. Let's get that plant food going again. We almost have an appeasement at the ready. So the chickens definitely do make things a bit complicated at times. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go now. Plant food. Oh boy, this chicken's going though, and he ruined it. He had to ruin it. He just had to. It was his goal just to mess it up for me. More plant food, please, as soon as possible. I need to throw these guys out a bit more while I have the chance, but I didn't. Okay, so this is going okay so far. Oh my gosh. I still got more plant food out of it though. That's nice. That's at least something, but man, oh man. The stuff that gets thrown out in front is definitely what's messing me up, and I don't have enough inventory slots to really truly do anything about that anyways, so it's a tough balance. It is definitely a tough balance. That was better, more plant food. We still need another 1,000,000 points here if I wanna be happy with our score though, so trying to work on that. And it looks like that's all I'm getting right now in terms of stuff, so I guess that's goodbye to one of our bowling bulbs again. All right, I did what I could about it. If that wasn't much, then it's not much. And this is where things slow down in a very dangerous way that I can't do anything about for a couple of moments. Because we're not strong enough to defeat things on our own. So we really, really need the appeasement right now. Come on, appeasement, do your thing. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to have enough time. That really is a shame. I cannot beat that score. And I think it's just like a star aligning, very lucky kind of thing. I know I can do it. It's just not easy. Anyways, there's that. As you can see, we get more Piñata, some for the bowling bulbs. I would really appreciate a level up for that thing. Oh, a level up for the pea shooter and a little bit for the rutabaga. So, you know, there's something happening, but it's just not quite enough. I didn't mean to press that. Oh, actually, we're out of gauntlets. I'll probably spend gems on it though. That's always better. Because I have plenty of gems to spend with that. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going because we still have 2 more wins left to get. I'm just gonna make that exchange. Like I said, we have plenty of gems. Okay, so let's give this a go. Can I beat 2.5 million? I know I can. It's just a matter of getting lucky enough and the chicken's not really getting me messed up as much. We'll have to wait and see. But for right now, replay, there we go. So, just gonna do that again. As soon as I can, put down a sun shroom, and then I should be able to put another one down, just like that, for the enlightenment skedaddles. Okay, got that there. I want to definitely, maybe slow things down for a second so that while I'm putting down the bowling bulbs, I can also put this down. You can only really get 1, maybe 2 of the tumbleweeds out before the appeasement is done, at least with its current level of both the appeasement or the tumbleweed. So that's sort of kind of a shame. I would like to get 1 more out. I'd like to get 1 more out right up here and then use this plant food and then get a bunch of sun. I don't know if that one will actually connect, but if it does, I'll be happy. I don't think it did. Okay, ready, boom. Now we're in a much better spot. So if you could stop eating my sun shrooms, I would appreciate it because I'm gonna give you a world of pain here. There we go, very nice. That cleared up everybody really easy. I don't need to use as much in the beginning because like one set of it can be pretty good. There we go. Okay, time for more plant food because another wave is coming in. Man, they eat through that quick though. And then everybody else comes in and that's where it gets cleared out really fast. And that's where it's like I don't need to use a bunch of it all at once. Okay, but now I can use some more. It gets tough to balance for sure. It's not easy, but we almost have the appeasement. As soon as we have the appeasement, we do this, and we go back in with everything. So the plant food will go crazy. I think as soon as I can, I'll try to use another one. I don't know if that really worked or not, but I tried. Okay, more plant food. Maybe I'll do something I don't normally do, which is recycle the appeasement, and then throw out more plant food. There we go. They are still really getting through a lot of that. So I'll do this again. So we're at 1.3 million. It's something, I put that in the wrong spot. That really stinks. And this is where it gets tough again. We don't have any plant food, and I don't have anything to get rid of this gravestone in the center when I really, really need it. I really need something to get rid of this gravestone in the center if I want to get any more plant food. So just get more stuff out as much as I can. There's also the guy up there that's a little low. Maybe more bowling bulbs will get rid of him too. Maybe he's actually a better thing to focus on, but then all the chickens coming in, it's like, hey, I'm gonna ruin your day. Goodbye. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on. Ready? Boom, just get that there. That's gonna do a lot of damage, I hope. But there's only 10 seconds left. Look at how fast it goes by towards the end. It's crazy. Okay, just keep throwing it out. Keep throwing it out. Can we at least break 2 million? There we go. It's just about this pacing you need to keep. I know it's possible. I know I keep forcing it, but I know it's something we can get to. We got 6 more mints there. That's good. We're trying to rebuild our mints now that we spent 100 of them at the end of, or at the beginning of today's episode. We got 50 gems as well, which isn't too bad. Okay, so one more round left to finish off today's episode. Shouldn't be too bad, right? I hope not. So let's play and see if we can't get to 2.5 or better. Maybe, maybe not, but definitely it's not a bad strategy. It'll get me consistently winning throughout this tournament, so that's at least good. But for everything else, I'm not really sure. I'll have to see how the upcoming tournaments go. I did not see what those were, so I might wanna double check that. But for right now, let's try this out. Same thing again. Immediately do this. I can get one more sunshroom out. There it is. Okay. I just need to make the most of cooldowns here. And really just try to place everything as soon as it can possibly be placed. Okay, so the opponent's gonna be ahead of me in score for a little bit. I don't think that's that big of a deal when we're this far, or this early into everything. Okay, one more tile turn up there. And then if I can just get the last one on the bottom, that would be great. 685 I need for that, so we'll do that. I do get a burst of more sun, but I think we have enough here to use some plant food and clear out whatever is here. Yeah, definitely. And there we go, we have a full row of tile turnips. We have ourselves some more plant food. I don't wanna use it yet. If I can save it now, that'd be fantastic, because we're gonna need it a whole lot more later than we need it now. Enlightenment is coming up again soon, so I'm trying to get more sunshrooms out and ready for that. This is a lot of zombies, but not enough once again to panic and use plant food just yet. Once the big grouping of them comes in. It might not come in though unless we clear these guys out. That's sort of the problem, is that on their own, the bowling bulbs aren't very good. It's really the plant food that's doing all the heavy lifting. And that's just not very good because the time we don't have plant food, we're basically just gonna sit here and get taken out like this. And that's not what we want. So there's all of that, and a bunch of sun. Wow. Okay, so actually I have enough for another, very nice, okay. Now's the time, now's the time. Use a bit of that, go crazy with the plant food, more zombies are moving in, and I've been so behind on score here, so I guess this is what happens if you stall out too much and you just don't use any plant food, is that, you know, you aren't able to destroy enough stuff, and thus you can't really get enough destroyed to actually get more zombies popping up. Okay, that's at least good. I'll throw in another one of those guys. I don't think it actually hit anybody, but I tried. Okay, and then once again, we're out of plant food in a way that's just not very good. Okay, but there is more down this way. And I tried syncing all that up in time. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready, go for it. Please get me at least one. I know there's gonna be at least one plant food here, but I'm hoping for more than one. Not looking like that's what I'm going to get though. Okay, so I was hoping I could use the plant food on the appeasement and get some stuff stacked up that way. It's not gonna happen, we're out of plant food again. Raiding parties coming in. I don't see it happening, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, we only have 10 seconds left, so I don't know what I did that first time that got me so lucky that I got such a high score. But oh well, I did what I could. So yeah, 1.7 million is what we're gonna finish it on. We won all those runs with that strategy though, so at least it was good. We get 5 Piñatas here to finish things off for Primal Walnut, Tangle Kelp, Laser Bean, Power Lily, and Sunflower. So yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts on this tournament, my strategy, all that kind of stuff. And I think we might have enough time for a Piñata party, so let's see what's available with that, and you know, let's give it our best shot. I think I have one of them done. So if we can just keep chipping away at it, that would be good. So the next PVZ Piñata party, because it's currently PVZ birthdays. We've been enjoying that in Battle for Neighborville. Lots of gravestones with this one. But it is conveyor belt. Oh, electric pea shooter. So this should be quite easy. I'll wait until the first zombie shows up so we know where to put it. There we go. And we can get rid of some gravestones, but honestly, they're inconsequential when you have something that can go through gravestones very easily. And can even damage things in the neighboring lane because of the gravestones, really. I'll get rid of more of them, but... Okay, we get an infinite as well. Can we get one more? Yeah, there we go. Electric pea shooter. So now we technically have every lane becoming damaged by an electric pea shooter once we get it like that. Okay, so I'll just get some like defensive Salia set up. There we go. And I'll do that. Okay, now we have an electric pea shooter in every lane, so honestly, it's just pretty easy at this point. This is one of the easiest plants to have. And as you can see, we're handling it just fine. I think we're about to get some more plant food here in a moment from this bucket head. Indeed we are. And that's gonna be it. Okay, this is the last guy. Sure, why not? Okay, that was super duper easy, so let's see what we get out of this. Jack-o'-lantern, and 2,000 coins. Okay, well, I'll take it. Lots of fun, so 3 more Piñata parties left. I'll keep chipping away at those eventually. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.